All right, now that you have your file sliced and exported correctly, it's time to go ahead and submit it to the library for printing. So you want to go to the library website, bozemanlibrary.org, and go to the I Want To menu. Under the I Want To menu, you are going to look for the button that says Submit a 3D Print. When you click that, it's going to take you to the 3D print submission form. Here, you're going to put in your personal information, like your first name, last name, email address, library card number, and whether or not you have the 3D printing badge. Now, the first time that you do this, you will not have your badge yet because you have to do it in order to earn your badge. So when you click on this dropdown, you will choose Badge Submission. Once you have successfully completed the Minerva project, which might take you a couple times, that's totally normal for people to make mistakes along their way. But once you have successfully completed it and you've gotten your badge, then you will click Yes for your 3D printing badge. Here you will choose color preference. Now don't just put in any color that you might want because you won't know what's on the printer. White and black will always be on the printer, so you can just choose those if that's what you want. But if you want to know what colors are currently on the printer, you can call this number. Now we say preference because even if you call us, it doesn't mean that that color will still be available by the time your print becomes the first in the queue because colors do run out as they are used up. But if you want to know what colors are currently on, you can give us a call at this number and put it in. Otherwise, you can put white or black or say that you don't care. Then there is the approximate weight in grams. You will need to grab that from Bamboo Studio where you sliced. So here in Bamboo Studio, after we sliced, we can see the amount of grams it will take. This here says 4.32 grams, so we would put that in. And then if we look at the form, we will also need our approximate time in hours, minutes, minutes. So going back to Bamboo Studio, we will see here total time 25 minutes, 39 seconds. So following the pattern of hours, minutes, minutes, we will put 0, 0, colon, 25. Just double check that, 25. So it's just the approximate. We don't need the seconds, 0, 0, 25. So make sure you follow this pattern, hours, minutes, minutes. And then you will upload your file. So click here to browse files. I put mine on my desktop, Ben Minerva 3MF. Make sure it's always a 3MF you are submitting, and click Upload. Don't accidentally submit an STL file because that will do us no good. Then there's the cost acknowledgement telling you that it costs 10 cents per gram. Now it doesn't cost to print the Minerva. Printing your badge project is always free, but anytime after that, it will cost 10 cents per gram, and then you can click Yes. If you want a copy of this response, you can click Send me a copy of responses, and then you'll click Submit. Okay, and then it will go into the queue, and when it becomes the first one in the queue, we will print it. Now, we do moderate that queue a little bit based on how much time. That's why we ask how much time it's going to take so that we can moderate that, because if we can do several 30-minute prints before the end of the day, we will, and then we can put like a 4-hour print on overnight, and that just allows us to make the queue run as efficiently as possible. So there's a little bit of adjustment there, but for the most part, when it reaches the top of the queue, it goes in onto the printer there right away or shortly thereafter. And then you will get an email from us when it is done, and we will tell you that it's done. For the badge project, we'll tell you the badge project is done, and you don't owe anything for it because it's the badge project. For all other projects thereafter, we will tell you that it's done, and we'll tell you how much it costs, and that you need to bring exact cash or check made out to the city of Bozeman in order to pay for it. You pick up your prints from the Creative Labs desk, but you pay for them at the main help desk in the library. Occasionally, you will receive an email from us telling that your print has failed, and we will still tell you how much the print costs because the plastic that's used in a failed print still needs to be paid for. Okay, that is it for submitting it. The only thing you still need to know how to do is how to reserve the computer here at the library if you don't want to do this from home.